So today, Caitlin's gonna do a full walk around of both of our 2024 builds. Before we get into that, everything that's on these trucks we do in-house: lift kits, wheels, tires, tent, vinyl wrap, lights, everything.
Let's show you guys what we built. What's up guys, I'm Caitlin Williams with Big Shot Industries, and this is our 2024 F350 dually, and around here we call it the big truck. So to start off, we gotta talk about the lift kit. This is an 18-inch Elevate manufacturing lift kit. We actually upgraded it with dual overlays, so you can see there's polished on the front, and then we have a colored powdered one underneath. It has dual shock setup, so it's got a set of coilovers and then a set of reservoir shocks all the way around. So under here we have, on the front and rear, we have Elevate differential covers. We have Elevate's dual steering stabilizer, super nice, and we also outfitted everything with the chrome spikes just to add a little bit of something. Everything on this thing is powder coated. So the cool thing about this powder coat is it's actually UV reactive, but we'll show you that later. What's super unique about this build is we actually worked with Elevate to create the first 18-inch lift kit for a 2024 dually. So this is the first dually on this kit. The best thing about the lift kit is Elevate. They were super amazing to work with, great customer service, super easy to get a hold of, and very helpful. We love them and totally recommend them. On this build, we have 30-inch super single dually wheels. So we got 30 by 16 in the front and then 30 by 8 1/4 in the rear with custom powdered backs and windows. These also have custom floaters from Cap King. And we are running Fury 44 1650 30 MT2s. Super great tire, super great wheel. Love Liberty, great to work with. And we have obviously our dually spikes on here too. My personal favorite thing about this build is we got custom painted badges from Outlaw LEDs. They're in Florida. So they paint match the whole badge to the paint and match our powder coat to just add that little extra customization to it. We also got the front ones done. Same thing, paint match with the orange. Turned out super cool. It just kind of ties in the suspension to the body itself. And then we obviously have our Big Shot Industries plate. Gotta have that on there. So in addition to the awesome customized emblems, we have paint match bumpers, mirrors, valence, all that stuff that was done by a shop, Overkill Customs. They're local to us, so we use them. The headlights were paint matched and the taillights were tinted by a shop that's also local to us called Retro Shop. They're up by St. Louis. They did a great job. So yeah, it just ties the build all together. So we also have a 16-inch drop bulletproof hitch that we got custom powdered to match. Super nice, super high quality hitch. Definitely check them out. We have 20 white 24 chip LED high intensity rock lights. And then we have the quad row wheel lights from Customs Unlimited. That in itself just lights everything up. As bright as this truck already is, whenever you put light to it, it just makes it pop way more. So it definitely is that finishing touch that every build needs. And also, if you notice, next to these lights, there's another set of rock lights. These are Customs Unlimited. They're UV rock lights. So they're a 24 chip UV rock light, which is what we were talking about earlier, that makes the build stand out. And it's so awesome, so we'll show you that. So this is the white look with the white rock lights and the white wheel lights. And this is the UV light that we were talking about. Really makes our powder glow. We were trying to be a little different with this build, so we wanted to add that in there to make this thing really pop. Is it good right there? So this is our second build from 2024. This is our 2023 F350 single wheel Super Duty. So this truck is on a 10-inch Elevate kit. It also has the dual shock setup, so we have the coilover and the reservoir shock. We did the upgraded dual overlay, so we got the polished on the front and then we got the color underneath. So Elevate was so great to work with the first time on the big truck. We decided to obviously go with them again. That's the only choice. So that's why we put it on our second build. The truck is also on Liberty forged wheels. These are a 28/16. They also have the powdered backs and windows. And we have custom floaters. These are straight from Liberty. They're wrapped in a Fury 40 1550 28 MT1. So this is their first mud tire tread pattern. Love this setup. It really makes this build. We did have 38s on it, and there's a lot of clearance from the aftermarket bumper, so we really needed to beef it up a little bit, so we put some bigger wheels and tires on it, and it really made this build. So another thing on this build, we don't have it on the big truck, but we have it on this one. We have an SSBC big brake kit, and their red powder coat that comes factory actually oddly matches the red powder coat that we chose, so it worked out really good. We didn't have to do any additional powder coating. We have front and rear bodyguard bumpers. This is their Freedom series. We got these paint matched, and we got all the grills powder coated black. We have a light bar from Rigid Industries along with their 2 pods on for fog lights. And then we have DV8 tow hooks just to add a little color to the front end. We have custom painted emblems from Outlaw LEDs out of Florida. They did the white, and we left the chrome to tie in the chrome on the grill with the chrome on the wheels and the polish on the overlays. So yeah, it really ties everything together. So this is the rear bodyguard bumper. This is again their Freedom series. They have their reverse lights built in right here. And then we still have our DV8 tow hooks right here. Paint matched, black powder coat. These are actually super nice bumpers, and I really like this one because it does mimic the OEM style very closely. Just a little more like angulated or something, but it looks really good. It turned out great. Retro Shop out of St. Louis area. They did paint matched headlights, tinted taillights on this truck, and they also added a clear lens just to take away that amber in the headlight. But we also added the Logic Air helper bag system with the onboard air compressor and air system. So it's the full system for towing. Really cool thing about this truck is we have a set of 2-inch spacers on here from Bora Off-Road, and they were so sweet, and they custom engraved our logo in them in the anodized black. So it's super cool and adds a little bit of our name to this thing, where it's in like the small details, like you don't know it's there, but you see it and you're like, wow, that's really cool. From Customs Unlimited, we got 20 of their white 36 chip extreme brightness rock lights to really brighten up this red under here, and we got their quad row wheel lights as well to match everything.
These builds are absolutely insane. Big Shot Industries has really put a mark on the industry this year and making builds that just wow everybody. Obviously, the lights are a big part of that, and that's why we came all the way down here to DuQuoin, Illinois to take a look at these for ourselves and to see them in person. Thank you guys so much for having us out. We really appreciate it. And we can't wait to come visit you guys again. We had way too much fun this weekend, so we're definitely gonna be back.